We all know the fear. You want to simplify your finances, but you're worried that the moment you cancel a credit card, your personal credit score is going to plunge. It is true that closing an account can damage your credit rating, but that damage is an entirely preventable outcome if you execute the closure with the correct strategy. Today, we are going to run the math to assess whether closing your specific card is actually a sound financial move. Then I will walk you through a customized 4-step sequence to cleanly sever ties with the bank. To start, you need 3 things in front of you: the specific credit card you want to cancel, your most recent credit report, and a written list of every active automatic subscription tied to that account. Completing these preparations removes the guesswork. Knowing exactly what is attached to the card ensures that your next moves are deliberate and documented. Think of your credit score as a tightly interconnected mathematical formula. Every open account acts as a variable holding up that score, and removing one naturally alters the balance of the entire equation. The first variable to check on your report is your age of credit history. Lenders calculate the average age of all your accounts to see how long you've been reliably borrowing money. If the card you want to cancel happens to be your absolute oldest active account, stop. Closing it wipes out your longest favorable history, causing irreversible damage to your overall average. Credit utilization is your current debt divided by your total available limit. Here, buckets are credit limits. Water is debt. When an account closes, the limit disappears, but debt remains. Water flows into remaining buckets. Breaching the 30% threshold penalizes your score. This chart shows exactly how much weight those 2 factors carry in a standard FICO calculation. Utilization makes up a massive 30% of your total score, and the length of your credit history accounts for another 15%. By isolating those numbers, the decision becomes clear. If the target card is your oldest account, or if its removal breaches that 30% utilization limit, closing the account is a mathematical error. But math isn't the only factor. You have to weigh the numerical benefits of keeping the account open against the practical risks of keeping the card in your wallet. There are 2 highly valid strategic reasons to move forward with closure: if keeping the card active enables chronic overspending habits, or if the card charges a steep annual fee that outweighs the perks you actually use. If you have a card with 0 annual fee, the best strategy is passive. Pay the balance to 0 and leave the account open. If you are dealing with a steep annual fee, you can bypass closure entirely using the downgrade strategy. This means calling your bank and asking to transition your premium high-fee card to a basic no-fee tier within the same institution. This allows you to keep the core account open. You preserve your credit age and utilization capacity while removing the cost of the annual fee. If a downgrade isn't an option and you must finalize a closure, you need to clear the account's internal ecosystems first. You must strip the account of all internal assets and liabilities before you sever ties. Your first mandatory action is securing your rewards. Log into your portal and completely redeem or transfer all accumulated cashback or travel points. If you close the account first, those unused points forfeit instantly. Next, audit the account using the list you made earlier. Log into your Netflix, your gym memberships, your utility accounts, and reroute all automatic subscriptions. Once the charges are rerouted, pay off the entire current balance. You need your online dashboard to reflect an absolute baseline of $0 owed. Even with a 0 on your screen, you have to watch out for the ghost balance trap. A ghost balance is unbilled residual interest that secretly accrues in the background between your final payment date and the official closure date. Prematurely severing the account before you fully clear your points, reroute subscriptions, and account for residual interest guarantees, immediate financial forfeiture, or a delayed penalty fee in the mail next month. Now we enter the final execution phase. You cannot finalize a closure just by cutting up the plastic. You must initiate a direct phone call to the bank. When you connect with a representative, you need to explicitly address the pending interest. Use this exact phrasing: I want to confirm my account has a true 0 balance, including any unbilled residual interest. Once they confirm the balance is clear, instruct the representative that you are terminating the account and require the status be officially recorded as closed at consumer's request. Before you hang up, demand a formal written verification document from the institution. This document must confirm 2 specific facts: that the closure was initiated at your request and that the final balance is exactly 0. This written verification serves as your primary defense. If a billing error appears later, or if a credit bureau misreports the closure, you have the documentation required to dispute the entry. By clearing your assets, managing your utilization, and demanding written proof, you have successfully navigated a complex financial system that is inherently designed to penalize consumer mistakes. Now you can physically dispose of the card. Don't just throw it away whole. Permanently disable it by taking scissors and cleanly slicing directly through the embedded metallic smart chip. Open your calendar right now and set a reminder for 45 days from today. When that reminder pops up, audit your credit report one final time to verify that the correct closure status has propagated to your file. If you did lose a credit limit and saw a minor mathematical fluctuation in your score, you can rebuild it quickly. Click the link on screen for our supplementary guide on credit score hacking to recover those points. See you there!